Hi everyone, today we're going to be making our own chipotle bowls at home. This is one of my go-to meal preps for a high protein, low calorie diet, so I'm really excited to share it with y'all. This is a lot healthier, a lot tastier, and a lot cheaper than buying chipotle each day. I like to make enough for 3 servings and just have 3 bowls throughout the week. These are all the ingredients you'll need, and I choose to make bowls, but you can also throw these fillings into a tortilla and make some yummy burritos. There are definitely a few moving parts to this meal prep, but it can be done within an hour and a half, depending on how fast your knife skills are. So let's just get started with the chicken. To season the chicken, you're going to need some salt, some pepper, cumin, oregano, chili powder, and I like to throw in some Trader Joe's everything but the elote seasoning, but that's not totally necessary. Also in the spice mixture, there's 2 minced garlic cloves. For the wet mixture next to it, it'll be vinegar and vegetable oil. I'll leave the exact measurements in the description. You're going to throw everything in a Ziploc bag or a large bowl and leave it in the fridge for as long as possible. I like to leave it in there overnight, but you can also just make everything else and then cook the chicken as the last step. Next up, we're going to be making the superior kind of chipotle beans, black beans. Let's start by chopping up half a yellow onion and mincing 2 garlic cloves. We're going to saute the onion and the garlic in a little bit of olive oil for about 5 minutes over medium heat before throwing in the beans. This helps develop another layer of flavor that's really bomb. And while that's sauteing, I'll drain and rinse a can of black beans. Make sure you rinse it well. You want that extra starch off of the beans. After 5 minutes, we're going to be adding in the beans to the pot along with 1 cup of water and all of our seasonings. Salt, pepper, a bay leaf, which I don't really know if those things make a difference, but we're adding it, cumin, chili powder, and oregano. Squeeze in the juice of half a lime and a lemon wedge and let this simmer on medium-low heat for about 25 to 30 minutes. Before serving, you have to remove the bay leaves, and at the end, this is what this will look like. The flavor of these bad boys is insane. While that's cooking, you should move on to making your corn salsa. I'm a huge fan of corn salsa, and I normally get the double portion on my chipotle bowls, so my standard is pretty high and this version lives up to it. All you'll need is some frozen corn, 1 jalapeno, a little bit of red onion, juice of a lime, juice of half a lemon, and some salt and pepper. First, you'll want to let your frozen corn thaw in a bowl with some cold water. You can also use fresh corn, but you'll need to boil it and get it off the cob, and that's a lot of work, so I like to use frozen, and I think Chipotle uses frozen corn too. So while that's thawing, chop up your jalapeno and the onion. I absolutely despise cilantro, so that's why you won't be seeing it in this video, but if you are a cilantro fanatic, there's some of that in here too. And now we're ready to assemble, and wow, I love these colors. You'll combine everything in a bowl and let this sit in the fridge while you make everything else. This gets better and better the more you let it sit, but it really doesn't make it past the second day for me. I always end up needing to make more because I eat too much of it. I always get fajitas in my chipotle bowls. I don't know why people skip out on them. They're free and they're so delicious. So to make chipotle style fajitas, you'll need the rest of that red onion as well as 2 bell peppers. My favorite ones are yellow and orange bell peppers, but feel free to use the green ones if that tickles your fancy. You'll just want to thinly slice the bell peppers and the onion, and oh my goodness, look at the colors again. You'll want to cook these bad boys on medium heat with some olive oil. I like to season them with salt, pepper, and oregano, and they'll be done in about 7 minutes. We're almost at the home stretch here. Next up, you're gonna need your rice. I'm using some cauliflower rice from Trader Joe's because I like to follow a high protein, low carb diet, but white rice is amazing too, so just use whichever rice you prefer. Cook your rice according to your package instructions, and after it's cooked, you'll just want to squeeze the juice of half a lime. Depending on how much rice you have, you might need more, and also add some salt to it. And of course, if you're into cilantro, you'll want to chop some of that up and throw it in here for the cilantro lime rice. And that should be it. I didn't record this because I don't like the look of raw chicken, but you'll want to cook your chicken over medium-high heat with some olive oil, and then you're set. We're ready for the final reveal. Oh my goodness. And now for the best part, we're going to assemble our bowl. I like to use butter lettuce as my base, but you can use any greens you like. I throw on some rice, beans, fajitas, chicken, corn salsa, pico de gallo that I get from Trader Joe's, but you can also make this at home if you want. And then I also throw on some plain Greek yogurt as my sour cream substitute, but feel free to use regular sour cream if you like that as well. I like to top this off with Marie Sharp's hot sauces. These are my favorite hot sauces out there. And then feel free to add some guac or cheese to this bowl. I like to keep it lower in calories, so that's why you're not seeing that here. And yeah, that's it.
The chicken tastes just like Chipotle's. It would taste even more if I cooked it on the grill, but I just did stovetop. But literally everything is so good, including the black beans and the fajitas. The corn salsa is out of the park.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.